Jack, how good does that win for the Bradford Bulls feel this afternoon?
Yeah, no, really good. Really enjoyed that one. A little bit scrappy to start with, but come out second half and blew them away. So yeah, really enjoyable that one.
How pleasing is it after that sort of slow, shaky start where Keighley scored those 2 tries and they're beating the clock inside that opening 10 minutes?
Yeah, it's really good, and it shows, within the short space of time where Greeny's come in, how much we've changed. Because I feel like 2 or 3 weeks ago we'd have crumbled there, and it'd have been, whitewashed, and they'd have put 40 on us, and we'd have gone into our shells. But we went behind, and we always had that belief there, and come out second half, and we were ready to go, and the scoreboard shows it.
You yourself come up with a couple of errors in that first sort of 10-15 minutes, but then you put that behind you, showing that character and that spirit, and you crossed for 2 tries.
Yeah, it's I was out for a long period of time. When I was at Hull last year, ruptured my ankle, and then did the whole pre-season, and then got injured again at the start of the season. I just want to start getting a string of games together now, and I really feel like I'm getting back into my stride. I think I'm only 4 games in now, like consecutively, but feeling my match fitness going up, and it's going to take some time to link with the arse as well. Obviously, it's Holmes' first game back after injury as well, so it's going to take some time. And then obviously with me, with winger and centre, just getting that timing right and stuff like that. So it's going to take time, but like I say, it was enjoyable and things to work on.
It's well documented, players like yourself, Bodie Thompson, Michael Orris, Tom Holmes, the big marquee players who've arrived at the club. You have had so little game time together. Does this almost feel like we're back in pre-season? You all coming back and actually, having minutes together out there on the field at last?
I guess so. It's rugby league though, isn't it? Everyone gets injuries, and it's just been a bit unfortunate that we've not been able to stay on the field together. And I think we're getting pretty much everyone back now. There's only a couple out, but as soon as we get us full squad back, I think we'll be real tough to stop.
And when you look at that defensive performance, especially in that second half, 34 unanswered points, and keeping that scoreboard to 0 in that second half, that's a massive positive.
Yeah, it's massive. Like I said earlier, I feel like when we went behind, we'd have crumbled and just let Keighley go and score however many points and go into our shells. But there's a lot of belief now, and I just feel like we're going to get better, and hopefully we can kick on now and start winning back-to-back games and being consistent.
When you talk about that belief and buzz, how much of that is down to Lee Greenwood, Brian Noble? Obviously, Mark's now left the club. Obviously, the training days have changed. Obviously Lee and Brian, they've only had 6 training sessions with you, but that second half performance, does it feel like you're turning the corner and you're going to see the best version of the Bradford Bulls?
It's tough for me to say, because I think I've played 1 game under Mark Dunning. It was the Halifax game and on the Barrow game, and they were really tough games. So I can't really comment on that, but there's just a buzz about the place, and Greeny's come in and said the slate's gone. You train hard and you'll go in the team. So I guess people have just picked up the training and getting in the squad really. So maybe they just needed that kick up the backside to go hard really and try to get back in the team.
A couple of games in now, Jack. Is the injury just a thing of distant memory, and are you really looking forward, for the final, 14-15 games?
Yeah. Well, I don't mention that word anymore. That's not in my vocabulary, that I word. But no, it's all behind me. I work really hard with Grace. Grace has been awesome. Checked in on me every day, and she knows what she's doing, and I'm grateful to have Grace behind me, and just keep doing my rehab, keep doing my extras, and hopefully we stay on the field. But yeah, like I said, just keep working hard.
And you mentioned that mechanical issue, a couple of games in now, back. Does it feel like that issue is going to be the making of you?
Only time will tell, really, won't it? So, yeah,
I didn't want to mention that word.
Yeah, no, we don't mention that word anymore. That's gone. But I just need to string some games together now and get some consistency, and like I say, start linking up and getting things moving swiftly with spine and my edges. So and I really enjoy the game. Short
turnaround now, obviously. Newcastle on Friday. How important is it that you back up that second half performance?
Yeah, it's massive. I just feel like, obviously in previous weeks, we've not been able to back it up, or we've strung a bad second half together. I think it's important for us going forward to build some momentum and really push on now. We've had a bit of a shaky start to the season, and with players coming back and little stuff like that, we'll start to build some momentum and go pressure the top.
Cheers, Jack, from me.
You
Cheers.
were sort of saying about obviously when you went 12 down early on, talking of are we going to crumble? What was said behind the sticks? What did you sort of notice that was different from previously?
There was just a level of calmness, really. There was only a couple of voices, whereas previously there's everyone talking and everyone arguing with each other. There was a level of calmness, and we just needed to say a few words. I think it's tough to say off the field and obviously with the win and stuff, but when you're in that kind of game, you kind of get the gist of that we want out of it, and then we can get them. So it's pretty tough, but like I said, there's just belief there, and with a couple of voices, everyone believed, and we just went for it.
And obviously, you say the likes of Bodie and Thompson being back, great experience. Michael Lawrence is knocking on the door now. At the start of the season, everyone saw the signings and thought, yeah, that's a good team being put together. But as you say, you've hardly been on the pitch as a team, all as one unit, have you?
No, we haven't, and they're all quality players. Bodie's a quality player, so is Bruno. Thought Holmes has been, if not the best player. I thought he's been awesome. So, it's when you have all your best players on the field, it helps you out massively. So, it's like I say, as long as we've got everyone on the field, we'll be good to go.
As you say, you can't just slot everyone in and straight away expect the team, individuals to play as a team, can you? It does take time to get to know each other's game, doesn't it?
Yeah, 100%. It's a team game at the end of the day, and you can't go and win it by yourself. So it's as long as we spend some more time together, in training and stuff, working out, because everyone has different players that suit their game, and if everyone can adapt to everyone's different role, and it'll all come together in the end.